All right, what's up everyone? Welcome to the blank channel, at least at the time of this video. So today I am putting together, finally, my bead locks are here for the K5 Blazer. So we're looking at installing parts 8170 there. We're gonna also install 8168R. These are the red bead locks, and we're gonna put those on these 8171 method wheels, the shiny black ones here. All right, so before we get into this fun experience, I need to immediately come to what this video is going to be titled, and that is rookie mistakes when putting together your own bead locks, because I made a big one. And so if anyone's like me, hopefully you stumble across this video and it comes up for you in your feed, or it comes up through your search, and you're able to capitalize on the mistakes that I have made. Now, that's not saying that it's a costly mistake, but at the very least it's a time mistake. So stay tuned. I am going to get started on the bead locks, and we'll cover that mistake. So in the last part I showed you what I was working on. We have one set of wheels, we have one set of tires, and we have one set of bead locks. Right? So 1, 2, 3. So to be more specific, in my head, right, there's 4 bead locks in here. I got 4 tires. Makes perfect sense to me. So here's the other set of tires and wheels. I got 4 tires, got 4 wheels, and have 4 individual bead locks. When you choose to put together this setup with these wheels, and I, as mentioned before, made zero research, this particular set comes with 2 sets of bead locks, front and rear per wheel. So we keep that in mind. Let me put this out a little clearer for those who kind of wonder what I'm talking about here, right? This, and this make one. So I need 2 sets of bead locks per tire in order for this setup to work the way it was supposed to be. Rookie mistake. As I talk, right, I've stuffed the wheel through. Now I'm taking that inner rubber ring and I'm locking it into the lip. And these looked exactly like what I expected to arrive. And I'm super, super stoked about that part. Now, the thing that triggered this awareness on this bead lock is I went to ask the guy, like, hey, real quick question, do I need glue? Do you need glue to do these, right? Like, and so the guy was like, oh yeah, no, I don't glue my bead locks at all. Like, and I think that's common. I do believe that it's pretty common for you to not glue bead locks. So what's kind of crazy though is I had that in there, and then all my moving around, I worked it back out. So I have to do one of these rings right now, right? In order to get this thing in there, because I tried to go with another brand. I thought about it. They did not have these are 2.2s, guys. These tires are for my High Trail, which is a 2.2 tire. So I had to go with all 2.2. And so what I'm going to do is just work these in one at a time. I think that's going to be a healthy process, and it is a 1.5 millimeter. I'm going to do these by hand. I am using the Traxxas speed bits. Love them. I wanted the ball ends. They didn't have them, so I got the straight edges, which have been great. This is a perfect speed bit for any of these RC things. Man, I am so excited about these tires. I am so excited about these tires. I have been bragging about these tires for probably a couple of weeks since I ordered them. And you know, he put it what it is. This guy gives me a great deal. And so he puts it with his normal Traxxas order on all my stuff, at least for this particular one. And so it didn't come in until he ordered everything. And I had to go up there and get it. So, all right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 4 in. We need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total screws. All right, so nice, even, wonderfully placed bead lock. We're gonna turn it on this side and we're gonna rinse and repeat. So I got the tires with the foam. I do like the foam being in there. I think it adds an amount of cushion that you know, not having it doesn't obviously allow, but it matters in a few different ways, and I'm gonna go into more depth in why I think it matters, in especially one particular way. But for this video, we're going to just stick with the getting this sucker in there. Right. So what I think I'm gonna have to do here is maybe go a little right, one at a time. So as I stick in that rubber there, a good view still. Here, let's get a little closer. So as I'm putting in the rubber, I'm going to tighten the bead lock down a little bit more. So this one's gonna be a little trickier, but we'll get it right now. So That's what I mean. I asked the guy at the hobby shop, I'm like, so do you glue them? Well, no, you don't need to glue them. Alright guys, so if you look, I pushed in the rubber as I did 4 corners. I apologize for the background noise in this part of this video. So we're almost through this part, and then we'll show the final product, and hopefully everything looks great. Alright guys, and as you can see there, we have a perfect front and rear bead lock tire fully assembled. These are the Canyon Trail 2.2s, and those are the Method 2.2 wheels. Beautifully done. Remember, rookie mistake to order one set of bead locks.